Hey guys, you're watching Z1 and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Nether Castle. Last episode we built our sort of Slenderman, evil, very creepy throne, and this dragon. Now I want to say thank you for not hating me as much as I expected. You guys ended up really liking it, and that last little bit that we just done before cutting away, I think is the perfect bit to the head that we're going to do. We're not going to be able to make the head on this scale any better, and the only other change that I done is I put a little sort of back ankle on him, and then I sort of rounded off his butt a slight bit, and I think I really like it. The more I look at this, the more I really like it. I know he's a little bit derpy, but we're trying to do this. I mean, how many blocks tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks tall. It's exactly 11 blocks tall, which, come on, that isn't a very tall sculpture to do in Minecraft. I mean, it's nearly as tall as the throne. And yet we've got something that, in my opinion, it does look like a dragon. I can see a dragon in that. So we need another one on this side. And there still is definitely enough room to walk underneath the dragon. Even the back of him looks quite cool. We can walk through the back of him into the throne room, and we don't feel really that claustrophobic underneath the wing. Like, there's still a lot of room. You can't hit your head by jumping. I think you've even got another block available on top before you need to worry about it feeling a little bit too tight. So that'll go over here as well. And something that people have been asking is light hoppers on fire. They give a really big flame. Now, I know that they give a really big flame, but I thought on console edition without world edit and stuff, I didn't think that they would actually stay lit, because they are a huge flame on there and they look really cool. But I assumed that they would actually just go out after a while. If I'm wrong, then I've learned something today. But if that is the case, then that's going to be really cool. People were saying, instead of using leaves, use fire. We can do that in other places. We need to get a good mix of different decor around the place. So definitely that was one of them. And another one that someone said, which I completely forgot about. I used to do it all the time. And it's using, and let's just make a new one, in fact. Instead of using quartz for these bottom bits, we do have the potential to use a ender portal as a flower pot, a giant sort of leaf flower pot, whatever you want to call them. And they look really cool as well. I used to do those all the time, and I just forgot about them. I honestly forgot about them. It looks like that does actually stay lit, which is cool, because it really does look like it's in sort of some sort of giant metal torch. And we can wall mount those to look really cool. So, today... Oh, my voice. Sorry about that. I want to start on the back wall here with the herobrine face. Now, the herobrine face is going to be masked a little bit by the throne, but at least we'll know it's there, and it's going to be a really nice touch. Now, what I want to do is I have a bit of an idea of the levels of this wall that I want to do. I think I want to... Well, the wall does technically end there, but I think I want to end it here. Okay, let's get a splash potion as well. Like so. Okay, so this is going to be the main wall of the level, or the main wall of the room, distance-wise out. But then what I want to do is I want to have a giant round circle, and then in that is Herobrine's face. Now that might require us to even block up this doorway here and have the ceiling in here super high, because if I'm not mistaken, if I go up against something so my face zooms in, a Minecraft face, that's close, a Minecraft face is 8 blocks wide. I've got 2x2 eyes on this character here, but most of the time they're obviously just 1 high by 2 wide, so it's an 8x8 square for a face. So if we're going to do an 8x8 square, one problem that we do have, which might become a problem, is that we actually have an odd-numbered room. There's 2 ways around that, and I think what we're going to do is actually end up having 2 heads. One Herobrine and maybe one Steve next to each other. That could be really cool. But I think what I want to do is if the main level of the wall, the main level of the wall is on here, then I want to set the circle back one. Oops. Oh, what did I destroy? I destroyed a stair. I saw little particles break in the corner of my eye. There we go. So then the circle's going to be one block back, and then the actual heads are going to be about this level. Now, if we count out 8 blocks, I think cobblestone would probably look the best here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? We can probably drop that down a little bit. Because the netherrack, or the nether brick, sorry. The nether brick. We could use slabs to give us half a block more room. But the half a block isn't going to really make a difference. And it makes things a little bit difficult for the floor below. So that would hit the top of the head. I don't want that to happen. So if we maybe dropped it down by 2 blocks instead, and we came along here, we could probably fit some sort of circle in around that, and then drop this down by 2 blocks, like so. We now have a Steve head that fits inside the room, or a Herobrine's head, and I want 2 of these. So we have one there, and then one will be here as well. So Steve head should be quite simple. I haven't admittedly 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I haven't admittedly looked at a picture, but we can always change our skin. In fact, I might do that. How do we change our skin? I haven't done that for so long. Change skin. If I just go to the normal one, there's so many skin packs, man. In fact, where would just Steve be? Is he just in skin pack 1? No, he's not going to be in skin pack 1. He's going to be in default. No, there we go. Okay, let's just get Steve for the moment, because he's the same. And he has a smile, though, doesn't he? Herobrine has a smile. We can do Steve first. So Steve has hair. What are we going to use for the hair blocks? I don't want it to be too colourful. That's the thing. I want to really stay away from colour. In fact, maybe cracked stone brick for the hair. So this will come along here. And down a second level as well. I do sort of know Steve's head, but I just want to get it right. And then we have one down on each side. Yep. And then the eyes will be here. Is that right? 2 blocks down. Yes. The eyes will be one there and one there. And obviously we'll change out the colours. Let's choose the colours. We can have quartz, and we might as well do blue, so it looks at least like Steve here. Pupils are on the inside, like this. That's not really blue enough for me. We don't have blue. Well, maybe this one could look okay. Yeah, that looks okay. Blue like this. And then we have a little darker nose underneath him. It looks like the nose is a similar colour to the hair. Let's do it a different colour. Let's have a gravel could look good. And we can actually do that if we fill up the rest of the place. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then cobblestone. No, that doesn't show up enough. We'll use normal stone brick, I think. Or we could use smooth stone for the main head part. That could look so much better. Smoother, it's very skin-like. You see that gravel drop and then sort of go back up again? That was a weird little glitch. Yeah, and I think what we'll do is then probably put cobblestone in for the mouth and the nose as well. Or do we use a different block for the nose? Like, oh, I've got one already. I think that's probably going to look the best. Oops. I don't want to poke the nose out. I don't think I do anyway. We'll have a look afterwards. This does look pretty evil, even though it's just Steve. Yeah, like that. And then Herobrine. We shall swap these out. There's no easy way to do this, is there? I'm trying to think of maybe a quicker way. Now, Herobrine, I'm pretty sure, has a smile. And does he have a nose? We can have a look, in fact, can't we? There's a skin on here. I haven't got the skin, because I'm pretty sure that is in skin pack 1. Well, it might be in default skins. Default skins. I don't think Herobrine is in here. I'm pretty sure he's in skin pack 1. Yeah, he's in skin pack 1. Skin pack 2, skin pack 1. Just have a quick look. Well, on here he doesn't have a smile, but I'm pretty sure it does on, like, fan ones. I think it's like this, with the nose in between it. And it just makes it look a little bit more evil as well, in my opinion. So then we'll have this like this. We'll have the cobblestone hair. Cobblestone hair? No. Cracked stone brick hair, wasn't it? Cracked stone brick hair. We could use the chiseled ones for eyes. But it's Herobrine. They need to be white. We could use them as on the other one, though. That gets rid of the blue then as well, doesn't it? I sort of like the blue, but I sort of don't. Let's try that. I don't want too much colour. I want reds and stuff. I don't really want blues. Oh, yeah, that's creepy. That's really creepy. Would it be even better? Not like that. No, I think I do like the whites. Like so. And then white and white. White and white. And then fill that in. So we now have a Steve and a Herobrine head on either side. That's cool. I like that. And I'm pretty sure the smile is something like that if you look at pictures. For now, I'm going to take it out so I don't annoy too many people. But I should have a look later on. So we've got a Steve and a Herobrine head there. And now, what we need to do is actually bring what I wanted to originally, which was like a circle. We need to now bring this out. I think I want to use this block. And I might change out the bottom one. We might not be able to go circle. We might have to go square. But I'm going to try anyway. Because if we're going to do this, then the circle would have to be way up there. Because you'd be doubling the head's distance. So yeah, I think we'll actually have to go square instead. So we'll go up here. We'll go around on this level, which is going to line up with that. That shouldn't be a problem. I think I am actually going to go with half slabs in here instead. And then at least you can barely see the top. And I think it might look better. Let's splash ourselves. I'll have something like this. And then this comes around the outside. We'll just fill in a colour to go in between these heads. Maybe lava dropping down behind it. That could look really, really nice. Yeah, if we had lava behind there. And then this wall can then come out again to its original width, if you like. I think we're going to use cobblestone just to sort of keep it in. We don't need to go along the top. And up here. And then swap these out for cobblestone. Oops. There we go. Yeah. And this is going to give a really cool looking wall. And then on either side we can pretty much do our default design for the wall. Along this part. But that's going to look really sick with lava behind it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away. I'm going to put this wall on this side and this side. I'm going to put lava behind that, and I'm going to build another dragon. And then we can really get this episode moving along. Because I don't want to spend 5 or 6 episodes in the throne room. And we've done all the next stuff already in the series. So I shall be right back. Oh man, does this look cool? So I went a little bit more than I thought I was going to. I put the slab ceiling on. I've also come around here, and if you look down here, this roof here on the sides is actually lower. And I done that because it was going to be very, very tricky otherwise, due to, let's come out. We need to go like a really weird way to get out on top of here now. But see this smooth stone here? That is actually sort of part of the kitchen. Can I go down here? No, I can't anymore. That's actually part of the kitchen, isn't it? This bit here with the quartz on the back. Well, that would have been visible if we had the roof all at the same level. So I thought, well, why not drop the roof down? It could look really, really cool having multiple levels, and it's hidden behind the dragon anyway. But when you come through like a door from this way, the roof goes up, and oh man, I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, there's a few more touching up bits that we need to do, but I thought I'd come back to you for that. But now we've got the lava behind. I put like a little glowstone strip, not for lighting, obviously, because lava's going to give off enough lighting for the room. But the glowstone is just like a really nice touch, and the head's coming out of it. Mwah, as the Italians would probably say. And the other dragon on that side as well. I really like the dragons now. Like, the more I look at them, the more I really like them. The more I notice that I've got something wrong on this one. There we go. Now it's right. Now they look much better. Okay, so there is a few more things that we need to do in here. I'd really like to do the roof here, though, first. We've obviously got the underneath side, the underside of the little lava lakes that we've got at the top, the little lava ponds. So what I'm thinking for that is a very simple light grey covering over here. I've already put down the slabs. The slabs are there because they actually... Oh, I burped. They match the floor above. I apologise. If the microphone picked it up, which I'm sure it did, because that was a cracking one. I apologise. That's rude. That should not be done on camera. It creeped out. Okay, I didn't mean it to. I didn't mean it to. But yeah, this sort of follows the contours of the. What does it follow? I did follow something. Oh yeah, the wall above. Yeah, this wall up here. Look, that wall there. That's what this follows. So putting the clay underneath it, we're going to get a two-tone ceiling in here, which is going to look fabulous. But it's also doing a job of hiding up the floor that's above it as well. So it's sort of one of those double job things. And it's going to look really, really good. As far as the lava bits go, I'm not quite sure how we're going to hide that. And around the door, I think, needs a little bit of touching up as well. Yeah, look, around here because of the staircase. So we can do that. That's no problem. I'm sure we can figure something out. And then I would really like to finish off the episode by putting down some of those hopper flames. I really like them now that I've seen them. Alright, that looks cool, how that sort of doubles up. Why is this doubled up here? That doesn't need to be. Okay, wonderful. That looks really, really nice. I love that. That looks so cool. Okay, and then for this bit, you know what we can probably do? Is bring it down. If we use this... Not silverfish. Not silverfish. This one. I used silverfish. It must have been off camera because I don't think I've spoken about it yet. I used silverfish doing the walls in the kitchen. Have you seen them, by the way? I'm sorry if you have. But the kitchen's now... Oh, yeah, I did show you this, yeah. I used silverfish blocks accidentally for all of those bits, for all of the stone bricks in there. It took me forever. I lost a considerable amount of the castle, as you can pretty much well imagine from that mistake. It wasn't grossly a lot, but it was more than you would want to lose. And I think we're going to hide up these stairs here, because I don't like seeing the bottom of stairs. I'd rather hide them up where possible. I think I'm going to do that. And then we'll probably do a nifty little hide like this. See, that looks a lot neater now. The cobblestone, oops, obviously goes on there. And this goes on there. And the same on this side. And that hides that bit up. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a layer of this around here. Just because the full blocks seem to be a little bit of an abrupt ending. At least with the stairs, it sort of smooths it to this part of the ceiling. So that looks very, very nice. I like that. And then it's just this part. Now, we can't take this block away. Because that... Well... No, I can't. I can take that and that away. Oh, man, that solves so many problems you wouldn't even believe. And then that, we can hide it up like this for the moment. And then I can just fill this part in. Like so. And then, do I want to thicken the door up? Like, it looks like there's a little bit, it looks a bit funny at the moment, doesn't it? If we thicken the door up, let's get some cobblestone slabs. Stage 1. Oh, just one of them, is it? Because it's an odd numbered door, obviously. And then, like this. Yeah, I think we're going the right way with this. It's hard to tell until you get a lot of it down. Wrong one. Although that might have looked nice. And then I think we're going to go with the cobblestone there. And then get this block back again. And I think we're going to put it also where the round one would be. Because I don't want 2 round ones on the back of each other. That's going to look really, really weird. Yeah, and then we'll put the full blocks on the end there. So they don't sort of end on the glowstone. It looks really weird like that. I'd prefer to have it like that instead. And that looks pretty good. The actual room itself, the walls, the structure is complete. It's just now about adding detail and all that sort of jazz. Let's try this whole hopper thing. Let's grab a hopper. I've got a fly flying around my face. Get off me. And a flint and steel. Now, I reckon we can wall mount these. Like that. Oops. You got you got a shift click on them. That's pretty tricky to do while flying. I'll just sit on top of them. Whoops. Can I get in there? I got in the last one. Thank you. And then shift click on there. Yeah, they look really, really nice. Oh, man. We might do that in some more places around here. Like on that one. Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it, to be fair? Oops. Yeah, this is really nice. And it does work as lighting. Obviously, fire does give off a little bit of light. Not that it's going to do any good there. But that does look superb, may I say. May I say. There's something on fire up there, yeah. The leaves are on fire. Fire spread is off. But it looks like they still burn. How strange is that? Well, I'll leave it there for the moment, and we might be able to do something later on with it. I'll see what ideas I can come up with. Okay, what we want to do is, quartz, yes. Quartz stairs, and get some red stained clay. We need to add that bit there. And then I think we're going to wrap this down the side of the walkway. I love doing this. I done this way back when I first started my channel. I actually done a Let's Build a Hunger Games world. And we built, it was called Lapis Palace at the time. A very cool map for what we had available to us. And it had a big old castle there and everything like that. But I done the walkways like this, and I've loved it ever since. It just looks so nice. It makes it look like a really thick rug, almost. And you know what I want? I want more of these hopper things, but I want them sitting on something. I want them sitting on maybe these could look quite good if we had 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, 4. Now, this might be a little bit too much, and if it is, then we can remove some or reorganize it. But I think fires down here would look amazing. Jump crouch. There's no quick way to do this, I'm afraid. It's a matter of just slowly making our way there. And gotcha. I mean, if that isn't the coolest entrance to a throne that you've ever seen in your life, then I don't know what you've been watching, because that looks crazy cool. Alright, so there is just some details that we should really do around the outside here. Some plants, some things like that, but we are out of time for this episode. And yeah, I think we've got a potentially amazing looking throne room. Off camera, I'll put down some leaves and some stuff like that, some little tables, some wither heads, some dead bushes, little details like that. Maybe we might do like a half episode here. Like next episode, we might do half of it in here and half in this room, and start off this room or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But anyway, it's really starting to look good. This side now is all complete. Let's walk through from this way. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. That does look really, really nice. All right, yeah. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!